Ladies and gentlemen, up next we have a matchup. It's a one-on-one matchup, but whenever it's anonymous at their tactics, especially ever since winning the SmokeDown Best Buds Championships and being as cocky and confident as ever, you can call this basically a 2-on-1 handicap match, but it's one-on-one action between Anonymous 1 going one-on-one with Sub-Zero here tonight, with Anonymous 2 in his corner. And I have to state this every week, I don't even know why we call them Anonymous 1 or Anonymous 2. I mean, we don't really know who Anonymous is, which was which. I mean, there could be Anonymous 4 or 5. You don't even know. They could be inducting new members every single week, performing the exact same move. The point is that they're one of the most dominant groups in the entire world, and they're trying to take over the WWEED, the Mortal Kombat division, trying to achieve the same goal as well. Sub-Zero and Noob Saibot is going to be going toe-to-toe with the Anonymous group for the SmokeDown Best Buds Championships at the second biggest weed event of the year, Cannabis Slam. It happens in 3 weeks' time. We'll see who comes up with the victory tonight. SmokeDown Best Buds champions Anonymous making their way out to the ring here tonight. And they look as proud as ever, you know, like I say week to week, because they won the SmokeDown Best Buds Championships, and these are prestigious titles. These were held by main eventers who even held the WWEED Championship, the most prestigious title in the entire history of the WWEED division. And Anonymous here looking to prove a statement tonight as they're going toe-to-toe with a very, very quick maneuvering competitor and Sub-Zero from the Mortal Kombat division. You know, it's kind of crazy how we always have teams of 3-man factions going into a pay-per-view. We're going to be facing off for tag team titles and world championships. The same is happening at Cannabis Slam in 3 weeks' time. The Mortal Kombat division, Sub-Zero and Noob Saibot are going to be facing Anonymous 1 and Anonymous 2 for the SmokeDown Best Buds titles at Cannabis Slam. And also, the World League Championship will be on the line when Acid the original, puts his World League title on the line against Scorpion, Death Bowl 2 tournament winner, and he faced off against a numerous amount of competitors in extreme matchups. I mean, that guy went through a hell of a lot of shit in order to get to the World League title, so you better give him respect for it. Acid Dude's definitely looking out for what he's going to be facing with soon. Sub-Zero with an impressive entrance here tonight. He's a man I would fear to get in the ring with, and Anonymous clearing the ring as well. Matchup underway. Now both of these men looking to get the first strike. Anonymous does with a punch and a kick right to the face. Scorpion laying a reversal skull to jaw action right there. Look for a spear. He just couldn't get the big man down. I've never seen someone go for a spear and couldn't get a big man down. That's insane. Oh my goodness. Holy fucking shit. What the fuck was that? Did you see that? A power bomb. He bounced right off of the green weed leaf. I mean, oh my god. He's gonna go fucking... I thought he was gonna throw him across the ring. Luckily, it was only a pump handle slam on account of Anonymous. He was trying to be as impressive as ever. 44 to 18%. I didn't think that Sub-Zero would look this vulnerable. You have to understand the weight difference is completely something that's going to be a disadvantage for a guy like Sub-Zero who doesn't even have his own partner out here tonight. And the reason why is because Noob Saibot will be facing Acid Dude later on tonight in the main event. The World League Champion will be facing one half of the Mortal Kombat division. He's going to be facing the SmackDown Best Buds champions at Cannabis Slam in a non-title match. Right now we have Sub-Zero and Anonymous going at it. Sub-Zero going for a spear right outside of the ring, and Anonymous is just running all over the place and looking to distract his opponent by attacking his own partner, who's absolutely cool with it. Let me tell you why, because they're all anonymous. That's the one secret behind it. You just can never forget that. And I think that's where opponents usually get caught up, but Sub-Zero not getting caught up. That was impressive right there, getting onto the middle rope. And now taking on Anonymous with the middle rope turn Piranha. That was absolutely incredible. I can't believe what we just seen there. Super kick right to the jaw, or the mask you could say. Anonymous going for the first pinfall. And right before two, Anonymous ends up making the escape. Draping over the hood as Sub-Zero from the Mortal Kombat division. That combination absolutely laid out the big man. I didn't think that right there would get laid out. And now a famous signature maneuver from Sub, dropping the temperature. And right before three, Anonymous kicks out. Sub-Zero getting distracted with Anonymous. Two, who's standing outside of the ring, now making his focus back to the first Anonymous competitor, if that's even who it is. And now the attack being laid. Oh my goodness. Freak of nature slam from Anonymous. And this dude's feeling fucking great about himself. Like Beyonce, you know, he's feeling himself right now. Hard clothesline right to the skull of Sub-Zero. And now a super kick of his own. We might see a super kick party once again at Cannabis Slam. Sub-Zero went for a splash, but he miscalculated it. Now Anonymous looking for the finisher himself. Sub-Zero rebounding off the rope with a stunner. That was incredible. Second time in this match going for a combination. Heading all the way up to the top. Sub-Zero is not going to be able to hit whatever he was going for there, because Anonymous ends up picking up the steel steps and lays out both Anonymous and himself. This is an absolutely personal feud. I can't believe what we're going to see in 3 weeks of Cannabis Slam. Completely stacked card. 2 matches on the kickoff show from SmokeDown and Roll Up, and then we'll have 10 matches on the card at Cannabis Slam. The SmokeDown Best Buds titles will be on the main card, Anonymous and Mortal Kombat. I'm honestly, as a biased announcer, am sad to see that Ragnarok and Ragnarok will not be competing for the titles, but obviously Anonymous is the better of the team. A second famouser. And now Anonymous, one rolling over onto his back once again. And Sub-Zero going for the temperature drop, and he misses it. Anonymous going for the advantage on that. And Sub-Zero kicks out right at the last second. Anonymous one is getting frustrated with the fucking referee. And this referee right here, you gotta imagine, I mean, he's tired. You know, he competes all the time. And Roll Up and SmackDown. Now Anonymous going for the Anonymous Slam. Finishing maneuver of his own. He lands his finishing maneuver. Look at the replay right here. That's detrimental now. Anonymous, what's he going for here? 88%. Sub-Zero with a reversal. A third time combination in this match. Sub-Zero sweeping the leg of Anonymous one, going right back up to the top rope. Now with a missile drop kick all the way to the top, going all the way to the other corner. Instead, he decides that he wants to continue the attack, raising his energy level. For the third time in this match, I think he's going for the famous signature maneuver, busting open Anonymous. I don't even know how he bleeds through the mask. And now Sub-Zero going for the 0 degree for a second time from the top rope, and Anonymous reverses it, going for the Anonymous Slam. 2 times he lands it. I think this might be it for Sub-Zero. Anonymous 1 ends up winning this matchup. And I have to say, if they're defeating a team, he does bleed through the mask. If he defeats a competitor such as Sub-Zero, went through 3 finishers in this matchup, 2 times ended up reversing the 0-3 after being absolutely, you know, just intoxicated from the pain of those 3 signature maneuvers. He reverses 2 times. How did he have the wherewithal in order to hit 2 anonymous slams in this matchup? Will it be the same story at Cannabis Slam, the biggest weed event of the summer? Anonymous looking great, but he doesn't look as strong as he usually ever does. We'll see what happens in 3 weeks' time.